backfield. Looking downfield on first down. Fires to the big fella. At the 35, he's got room. How about this freshman leading him on the chase and making the big play after the catch?
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Fires to the big fella. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He breaks a tackle. And what moves this guy has. The jukes, the wiggles, the squirts just went right past him and picked up the first down. From the 30-yard line on first down. Looking to throw on first down. He wants to take the top off. And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. Here they come on third down, and the defense has had no answers so far. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Complete downfield. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Tucker. That will be enough to move the chains and give him a first down in the red zone at the 14. The give to the lone running back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go to work in the air on second down. They'll run the screen. Bounds into the end zone for a touchdown.
Well, you know this offensive coordinator scripts his opening 10, 15 plays, and he didn't even need that. They went 9 plays and scored a touchdown. Everything working perfectly. They look like a well-oiled machine early in this game offensively.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Fitzgerald. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So Vanderbilt's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And we've got a superb matchup to watch here, David. One of the best quarterbacks in the country, and how much will he be willing to challenge one of the best corners in the land?
Well, and it's going to be more interesting to me, Jesse, do they let him make a play? Like, does he choose to go after him and believe in his ability and believe in his matchups, or do they stay away from him? Because a lot of people stay away from him. He's that good out wide that you don't want that smoke. And I'm interested to see, Jesse, if he has the onions to go after the corner and try to make plays.
Well, one thing we know about him for sure is he's a believer in his own arm talent. He's the kind of guy that thinks he can fit the football into the smallest windows, but you're right. He's got to pick his battles and be careful when he decides to attack this guy, because he has picked off some really good quarterbacks in the past, and you know he's just licking his chops hoping for a chance today.
Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. The Commodores trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking for a man. It's Pavia. Got it behind the line. It's Alexander. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. And the Commodores are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Steps away. At midfield, he's got room. And he scoots his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Commodores are marching down the field. They'll go to the fullback. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. To the air on 2nd down. Wiggles free. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Sherrill. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Complete to the right. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's 1st down in the red zone at the 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Hoskins. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. He'll keep it himself. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Commodores!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he tacks on the extra point. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll go back to work on offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
You know, I love defensive ends that are active and violent with their hands. Great job fundamentally by that D end getting that sack.
After getting nothing done on the last one, this is a big play, 2nd and long from the 11. Off play action. Looking left. A strike downfield. And he'll move his way forward to the 1st down. They'll mark it at the 35.
As a head coach, you love it when your quarterback is locked in early. Opening drive, throws a touchdown pass. Really nice throw on that last play. Here in the 2nd drive, he's firing on all cylinders. You can tell this guy did his homework coming into this game, and right now it's paying off.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to go up top. Stands in and takes the hit. He's got it on the outside. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
The sure hands, it's Scott. He'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
2nd down coming up.
Quick completion to the right. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
As a head coach, you love to see your quarterback locked in early in games. And in the first drive, leads the offense down to a touchdown, throws a TD pass, and here he is again, making a really good decision and a very accurate throw to pick up that 1st down.
They're working that left side. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Shoots it to the left. He caught it. Touchdown.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Pulled and fired complete. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Second down coming up. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. First play of the period will be a second down. They want to run this quarterback. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught behind the line. It's Richardson. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Motion from the back. Grabbed behind the line. It's Alexander. Turning it on. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch.
And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
And the Commodores now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air, it's Pavia. Got his man downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Oh, that just really nice catch by the big tight end, throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
The Commodores started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Got it in the middle, it's Stowers. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. He caught it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Vanderbilt!
And I like this offense. I like watching it, man. They find a way to make plays and spread the football around. But I'll tell you what, I think this QB has an eye for this guy, because that's 3 TDs now in 4 games. He wants to find him to make plays, really starting to trust that receiver out wide.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. TCU is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Davey O'Brien among the legends to wear that uniform. They're trailing by just 4 to Boise State. This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Off the play fake on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. The short hands, it's Scott. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Quick handoff. Across the 35. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Unloads quickly. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Gives it on the option. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quick release by the QB. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. From the gun on third down. And it's incomplete as he tried to nestle that ball in along the sideline. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Lets it fly. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And they'll get him down after a solid return.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start of it.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. From the shotgun, they'll run it. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass, it's Pavia. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. It's complete. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Got the first down and more. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Off play action on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Commodores with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Stowers. And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Commodores will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. And now this offense will take the field again. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got an open man. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. First down from the 43. release on the RPO. On the move at the 30. Racing down the left side. No one's going to get him. Touchdown.
And how nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands, right to him, and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26. On the move, it's Alexander. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. Dropping back, it's Pavia. Floats it out in space. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Dillon. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. Caught in the backfield, it's Richardson. Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37. He'll do it himself. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Commodores will have it 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
Caught in the backfield, it's Alexander. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. He's looking to pass. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The Commodores didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Caught over the middle, it's Hudson. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Looking to throw, it's Pavia. Oh, they're after him! And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3-spot before the break. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Never a doubt. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And holding on to the lead, the offense will simply take a knee, and that's how we will wrap up the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Cincinnati, and we've had a lively first half. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Nippert Stadium.
Just about set to get this second half underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They had a really productive first half, but in a game like this, they better keep it up.
You know, at halftime, the offense and defense separate, and they kind of go over their own adjustments. You know the offense was saying to themselves very quietly, guys, we're not going to stop anybody. We got to keep scoring if we're going to win this game. So the pressure's on them here in the second half, though.
Yeah, and you get the ball first. And so it's been a high-scoring first half. You get to go out here now and make a statement. Start this half, say, listen, we're going to keep scoring points, and then maybe help alleviate some of that pressure on your defense.
Fires to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Pavia. Under fire. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense, it brings up a 4th down. And the Commodores will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Tucker. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They'll line up for a second down play. Now the play fake. Wide open downfield. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll run this play from the pistol. Leaves it with the back. He had to fight for a couple down to the 33. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Surging forward on the sneak.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. How about picking up tough yards like that as he gets to the 22? 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Well, there wasn't a lot of mystery on that one, guys. Just simple QB sneak to keep this drive going. They've done a good job so far the entire drive, keeping the chains moving. Nice execution on the sneak. Good push up front. Quarterback picked the right side to tuck and run to, and let's see what they do to finish off this drive.
They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Quarterback keeper. Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one. They'll try to pound their way in. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Back to pass. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And that is such a veteran play by that defender. In cover 0, he knows the quarterback's going to have to get rid of the football quickly, so he's getting ready to jump anything that's going to be underneath. He does just that. Great job with the speed. Nice job reeling it in for the INT.
Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They weren't able to move it on their last possession, ended up punting it away, but now in a tight game, another opportunity for this offense. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Pulls it in, it's Richardson. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now on 3rd down for this offense. Looking downfield, it's Pavia. They get to him as he throws. Got him downfield. They'll pick up the 1st down as he gets it out to the 27-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Alexander. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Commodores have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. It's Hudson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Wants to keep it in the air. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
And the Commodores will call on their punt team. He looks it in and makes the fair catch, and they'll have it at the 32. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
2nd down.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. He'll pull it down and run. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Well, offensively, they knew they were going to have some matchups they could take advantage of in this one, and all of a sudden, this quarterback has now over 300 yards passing in the game. Defensively, David, he has got them on their heels.
And he's been showing you a little bit of everything. He can throw it all over the field to all different receivers, to his tight ends, to his running backs. Really has the ability to spread it around, and now over 300 yards. Still some time left, and he can put up even bigger numbers. And heck, go chase some awards, man. Get some postseason awards. Get an All-American. Just put up a day.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
On the play.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Got it! That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
3rd down coming up.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. You know, it's not just about pushing forward. You've got to find that little crevice that'll let you get to the first down mark.
Yeah, where's the old bush push play? USC Notre Dame. It's famous now. You need a guy behind you helping you get that first down. We need more teamwork here between this QB and running back.
And that was an important kick here in the fourth quarter, man. You want to take that touchdown lead, make them have to go the length of the field and score a TD. Nice execution by this offense. Nice job trusting your kicker.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Brown. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. Scanning the field, it's Pavia. He's got it on the left. Breaks into the open. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12.
A lot of times when you go to the stat sheet after the game, defenses are going to look at explosive plays. Like, we're taught to be top down, stay deep, don't give up those big plays, make them earn it all the way down the field. Bad job giving up the big play in the passing game.
The entire complexion of this possession changed on that one play. Now they've got it 1st and 10 inside the 20. On the run, it's Alexander. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone. 3rd and long, and they'll need to get it close to the goal line to convert. Trying play action. Hit as he throws. Touchdown, Vandy. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And nice job by the quarterback, hanging in the pocket, hanging in there. He knew he was going to take a lick. He took the lick, delivered a strike, and got the score.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the fourth. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, I believe someone calls it the Conference of Champions. Pac-12 action today. Stanford is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Jim Plunkett, this might not be over just yet. They're trailing by 11 to Arizona State. If anything changes in this pivotal Pac-12 matchup, guys, you know we're here to bring it to you.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Oh, what a move. He showed off the stiff arm, but apparently he needed a couple more. A lot of defenders around to stop him. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Got it set up on the outside. Oh, he's got some space. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. Finds a tight end.
Good job reading the defense by the quarterback on that RPO fake. He waited to see how the defense was going to play the run. He saw defenders bite up close to the line of scrimmage, and right away he knew he had the slant throw right in behind him.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires complete. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a 1st down just outside the red zone. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the back. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short.
Brings up second down.
He'll pull it on the read. Oh, what a cut! He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. And the offense is so close to the go-ahead score, they can smell it here in the fourth quarter. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Going for 6. And he's in for the touchdown. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address and do something different.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
For the extra point.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. Quarterback on the keeper. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Off the play fake. Catch in the middle. It's Sherrill. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Looking to throw, it's Pavia. Quickly out to the tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Commodores will punt it away on 4th down. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. Offense making its way onto the field to start the drive. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll go right back to the run. He is going nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Makes the catch. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Good enough for first down.
The give as they work on that clock. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Back to pass. Quickly to the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And here comes the punt team.
Number 47 in punt formation to kick it away.
Gets his first one of the day away, and that matches his total from that victory last week. So this defense has to protect the lead, but they can also end the deal by putting the quarterback down. To the air, it's Pavia. They go to the wide receiver screen. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Looking down the middle. Finds the big tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. grabbed over the middle. It's Richardson. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Gonna look downfield again.
And even though his team is trailing, this guy has stepped up time and time again for his offense. Already over 100 yards, and now comes up with a massive play in a 2-minute situation.
Under fire. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And here we go. Down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Takes it the other way. He's at the 20. Touchdown. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Yeah, how about that, man? 4th down, trying to go make a play, get this offense going, get it sparked, get some points on the board, and that couldn't have gone any worse. They throw the pick. Not only that, they return it all the way back for 6. That offense just shot themselves right in the foot.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. This drive will open from the 15. Back to throw, it's Pavia. Safe completion on the screen. A 7-yard pickup, it'll be 2nd and 3. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. And the Commodores come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder, and I think they really felt